What are the best tools to have for beginner golfers? This is a question popped into the How You Golf School community by Jay. Specifically, you ask because you're looking for tips on how to speed up my skills at home or even tools to use when playing. This is a fantastic question. And to put it simply, it depends on your capabilities. It depends on your limitations, let's say. So if you're a beginner golfer, you could be somebody that comes in from like, hey, I've played Major League Baseball or other club and ball sports that your hand-eye coordination is great and your body awareness is fantastic. So giving you some beginner tips or drills is going to be very different from somebody who's never played a sport in their life and physically they're not as gifted or as well trained with other things like proprioception, hand-eye coordination, and just body awareness overall. So the short answer is it depends on you entirely. And since you are in the school community, I would say let's just grab one-on-one time and I'll work with you a bit to see where are you at right now, what are the strengths that you have and the limitations that you might have. So Titleist Performance Institute, my favorite organization on the planet for understanding how to maximize your abilities in the world of golf. They focus on basically your body mechanics, and they have this so well mastered. It's mad science. It's fantastic. So we'll be popping some of their stuff in here as well. But one of the core tenets for them is if you're not assessing, you're guessing. And I love that. So if I were to just say, oh, you're a beginner golfer, huh? Well, then here's what you should do. That is just too much online golf advice is doing that, and it's just not accurate. It's not helpful to everybody. And it's like, who are you basing that off of? Are you basing it off of the former Major League Baseball player or off of the person who's never done a sport in their life, right? You're not going to give them the same thing. So it depends on you. And again, for you, Jay, let's get some time together. We'll just get one-on-one time, and I would love to give you some things that work specifically for you. But as a broad brushstroke thing here, for beginners, the more common things that I see beginners having challenging times with, it's just sort of like, it's very much comfort based. So what I mean by that is, oh man, I'm standing over a golf ball, I'm out playing golf, or I'm at the driving range. But especially when you're playing golf on the course, you're like, okay, so I've got this shot. I'm like, okay, I got my 7-iron here. I'm gonna try to set up to it, and man, it's feeling odd. It's feeling very uncomfortable. Even when you get, okay, I feel all right here. Man, no, that doesn't feel right. That level of comfort, what I would recommend, first of all, if you're a complete beginner, is, and follow the couch to course program here inside the school, inside the How You Golf School, because I cover this very early on, is your grip, your stance, and balance. So your grip is the only thing connecting you to the golf club. That's very important. So if you need to drill that and you need to, like, just sit here, if you're at a desk or whatever, keep a golf club nearby. And if you need to just pick it up and check your grip, if you're interlocking or if you're baseball grip or if you're overlapping, you need to set your grip and give it a little bit of a grip test. And okay, that feels pretty good. Then let go of it and reset. Okay, grip. How do I take my grip? I point the club up, I lay it in my fingers, I do this, okay, I interlock. Good. So you develop that, and that's going to give you all the confidence, because if you can get your grip dialed every single time, every single club, doesn't matter where it is, doesn't matter how the golf ball's sitting, you're going to feel way more comfortable out there. Let's say you have your grip dialed in, but your stance a lot of times feels a little off. Am I too far forward, too far back, too far this way, too far that way? Then the same is true. Just get some reps in. You've got your grip. You're like, okay, I feel good about that. Now, how do I take my stance? Okay, nice athletic stance, balls on my feet, feel it, rock it forward, rock it back. Get a good feel for that and get into your stance. And if you have a mirror at home, you can be checking the mirror behind you or the mirror in front of you. Some pictures of like, what is this supposed to look like? Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Oh, no, I'm too far up. I'm too far down, whatever it is. And then reset. Let's do another rep. Get your stance. If you have those dialed, if you have your grip and you have your stance dialed, the next thing, in my opinion, is it's balance through the golf swing. One of the fastest ways to point out who a beginner golfer is from a distance, just watching, is they swing a golf club and they're off balance. They lose balance like horrifically. What it looks like is you'll watch somebody, they might have a really good looking swing, but they swing and then they do something like that. They step or they swing and they're kind of falling back. they're losing balance. So if you have your grip dialed, if you have your stance dialed, and you can practice, I mean, you could cross your arms across the chest and just practice that golf swing. And you're like, okay, that one felt good, but you do it again and you realize you fall this way. Okay, reset. Let me get my balance. Aha. Oh, this is good. These are things that are going to help you early on and as a golfer tremendously, no matter who you are. Your grip, your stance, and balance. Even as a baseball player or a complete beginner, these are things that are going to help you because the golf swing is a pretty unique movement. Now, let's say you have the basics. You're a beginner golfer, but you have your grip, your stance, and you can swing the club balanced, and you're like, okay, all that stuff I have dialed. It's not that I'm a little bit better than a brand new beginner in this sense. The common thing that I would say for most people when you're a beginner golfer and you're like, okay, I feel good, I can hit the ball, sometimes it goes over there, sometimes I mishit it, whatever it is. If your balance is good and you're swinging the golf club decently well, but you're having a really challenging time out on the course, a lot of times it's going to be short game. And if you are a little bit better than a brand new beginner and you're like, okay, I can hit the ball most times, right? 8 out of 10 times I hit the ball decent. Sometimes it goes left, sometimes it goes right, but I hit it okay. I can get it down there. It's just when I get close to the green, that's where I'm like, oh, I'm struggling so much. This is super common because touch around the green is very different and it's an odd thing from any other sport. If you want the ball to go up, you have to hit down on it and that sort of thing. It's very backwards for most other sports. If you are a beginner and you can hit the ball decently well, your stance, your grip, your balance through the golf swing are good, then you want to work on your short game. If you want to see the greatest level of improvement in your golf and your golf scores, work on your short game. What that might look like for you as a beginner is maybe you set up a little chipping station at home, and whether you're just chipping into a wall or a curtain or something like this, like a mattress up against the wall, you're chipping in your backyard, you're chipping in your garage, whatever it is, you're just hitting short chip shots and you're working on certain drills that are going to help you chip the ball better when you're close around the green. Same thing with putting. Start rolling some putts. And a very simple drill you could do when rolling putts is no matter how ugly your putting stroke is, it kind of doesn't matter if you're able to start the ball down the line that you intend to start it down every single time. You can have the ugliest putting stroke on the planet, but if you can start the ball on the line that you intend to every time you putt it, then you could be a really dangerously good putter. So you could just work at home and, you know, there's a gate drill. Let's assume this is a putter. Actually, I have a putter here. So the gate drill, what you could do at home, again, regardless of what your putting stroke looks like, this is helpful. The gate drill is basically you want to set up a gate that your putter is going to have to travel like right down the middle of in order for you to hit the golf ball. So golf ball's here. You have, it could be a tee. You could just set up, you could literally set, you know, a little object right here. You could set up another object right there. It could be golf balls. It could be anything. But you want to set it to where the gate is tight, like pretty close to where if you miss it this way, you hit the thing over here. If you miss it this way, you hit the thing over here. So you have a gate drill and you have your starting line that you want to roll that putt, because it's not enough just to clear the gate. That's good, but I could clear the gate like this, and that's going to send my ball that way. Not good. Again, the starting line is what's super important here. So if you have the gate drill that you have set up at home, you have a ball right here, and you have that starting line that you really want to drill, getting this putter to work through the gate and get that ball started down the same starting line over and over and over and over and over. As a beginner, that is going to work insane wonders for you in your golf game. So again, Jay, because you are in the community, let's get some time one-on-one and let's get you dialed specifically. But as a broad brushstroke, this is where beginner golfers can really see some improvements in their game. Again, if you have any other questions, keep popping them in there. I love helping you guys out with this, and let's get your golf game insanely good really fast. I can see that you're hungry, so I look forward to our time together, Jay.